YouTube, what is going on, gorgeous guardians of the internet? It is Mesa Sean, and we are back at it with some Destiny, and I got another weapon review for you guys, and this time it's gonna be a little different. The last one, annotated on your screen right now, as this guy gets panic knifed. We did the Sidonia AR3, my level 12, versus this gun, the Shingen-E, and I finally was able to get my hands on the Galahad-E. And I just say finally because I was so sick of hearing everyone talk about it, and I couldn't unlock it. You can't farm for that one. I think it only comes in Crucible. Well, I got it, so we're going to test it out and see which one is right for you, and I'll give you my opinions on which one is right for me. Now, this is specifically going to be for PvP, but when it comes to PvE, I actually don't use either of these guns. I only use them if I'm trying to warm up to go into PvP, but the attacks are way too low, especially when you get up. I'm level 25 now, almost 26. The attack is just way too low. I mean, attack does make a huge difference in PvE. I stick with my bronze Miyamoto D. That's what I use for all my PvE. Even though it's got recall like a Banshee, it has a huge attack and enormous clip. So let's get into the specs. And guys, let me know in the comment section again, do you want it picture-in-picture or do you want to see the full menus like this? So here I am just checking out my vault, and check it out guys, I've got Sunbreakers. I farmed for that, as well as this Warlock Bond and these 2 Titan pieces of armor. I totally farmed for that. Didn't get it rewarded in PvP or missions or anything. So alright, so here's the Shingen, there's the Galahad, and there's the Sidonia AR3, my bronze Miyamoto. But let's look in particular at the Sidonia AR3. Just to recap, so it's got great impact, decent rate of fire. It's only got a few upgrades. One is for an upgrade in damage, and then unflinching, which means if you're getting shot at, you won't flinch as much. But after tonight, we'll be able to ditch one of these. Now, if you look at the stats, it's almost identical to the Galahad, except Galahad has a little bit more in range and a little bit more in the reload. Now, with regards to the Galahad, it's got oodles of upgrades. It's got 3 different sights. Grenadier, which means if you get kills with it, reduces the cooldown of your grenades. I like that. Just your standard upgrade in damage. Then here it gets a little funny. You got skip rounds, which I still haven't verified if that actually helps, and that means that the rounds ricochet off things. But I really want this one here, hand-loaded. Weapons more effective at an extended range. Then also you got your standard upgrade in damage. So now let's compare the stats between the Shingen-E and the Galahad. You can see the Shingen's got terrible impact, higher rate of fire, better range, but better stability because of the perks that you can choose for it. That's a huge thing for me. Now, if we go in deeper, as again I said, first perk is counterbalance, increased stability, and for someone with terrible aim like me, I need that. Next upgrade is going to be just your standard damage, but here's where you got lightweight, which adds +2 to your agility, which I don't care about. Hand-loaded increases the range. That's pretty important to me. And then you've got another damage modifier at the end. So the 2 things that are really important is the extended range and also the increased stability. Now, just looking, I'll show you real quick compared to the bronze Miyamoto. Look at that. Horrible impact. That's why that's a great PvE gun, because of the attack and also because of the clip, magazine size 67. But let's go into some examples. I'll give you my verdict. I want to hear from you guys. If you guys have this weapon, let me know what you think. Let's check it out. So let's look at a few kills from the Galahad first. I'm just going to slow this one down real quick, but the other ones we'll just run through. Here, this guy get the jump on, and I landed headshots and upper torso. And if you look, this is where the accuracy and the slow rate of fire helps for someone like me. 32s right off the bat. Now this guy, I'm just spraying down, and notice it takes 22s. Sound familiar? Just like the Sidonia AR3. 22s off the body. My terrible aim, but I still was able to down him because I think he might have been one shot, but whatever. This one right here, I'm hitting. 32s all off the upper torso. So 22s and 32s, so it's, again, critical. If you like slow and accurate, go with the Galahad. One last clip regarding the Galahad. So again, 22s and 32s, accuracy counts. I take off about 3 or 4 32s and then finish them off with the 22. So now let's look at the damage profile of the Shingen. Now remember, the Galahad's just like the Sidonia in terms of damage. I clipped this guy 16s and 24s off the upper torso. So that is considerably less than the low-level Sidonia AR3 as well as the Galahad. Because remember, this is PvP. Attack totally goes out the window. So now also keep in mind with Titans, I take down a Titan here, and they naturally have pretty high armor in terms of base stats. Even though I'm hitting those, I hit a bunch of 24s on that guy. Let's just slow it down real quick for you. Again, it's the same thing, 24s and 16s, but I do land at least, it looks like 4, I'd say 4 or 5, yeah, 4 or 5 of the upper torso shots. So remember, Titans are a little tough to take down. And here's, once again, my terrible aim, all body shots, not one upper torso shot. Still was able to get the kill because of that rate of fire. This is a really good example of trying to lock onto that head and upper torso. See, I just snap onto him and pull those 24s, getting that headshot, instantly downing him. So that's pretty much it for all the examples I wanted to show you guys. So I know everyone's making their legendary exotic gun reviews, and frankly, I don't have any just yet. I mean, I got my purple people eater, my light machine gun that I love dearly to my heart, but it just reloads so slow. But I really wanted to go over these guns because this is what everyone's using, and wanted you to see a comparison. So key takeaways. Okay, the Shingen is going to pull 16s off the body and 24s off the upper torso. Almost said off. And the Galahad is going to do more. It's going to pull 22s off the body and 32s off the upper torso. So if you're someone that likes slow and accurate and more consistent, like that Sidonia AR3, that I still love that gun, go with the Galahad. But the Shingen, I don't know, for some reason with that stability upgrade, at first I didn't like it, but I've learned to love it. And I feel like, for me, the Shingen with the stability modifier really seems to snap on to people's heads and upper torsos. Or even though it's got less damage when I'm trying to take them down, especially Titans, because they just naturally have a high armor rating. But for me, I'm going with the Shingen for PvP, that is. So let me know in the comment section which guns you guys are using right now for PvP, as well as PvE, but primarily this video is regarding weapons for PvP. And, we went over some stats, but I'm very opinionated, and hopefully that's why you come here. I judge guns based on feel, and for me, the Shingen with the stabilization for recoil just feels better. It feels more accurate. I feel like it snaps onto people's heads. The Galahad is just like the Sidonia AR3, and I think initially I preferred the Sidonia AR3 low level 12 because the PvP is normalized. I always got to say that a million times because no one believes me. I felt that gun was better than the Shingen because of the damage and the slower rate of fire, but the more that I rush or the more I try to get up close to people, I do much better with the Shingen. So anyway, that's my opinions, and opinions are like you-know-whats. And anyway, that's it, guys. So watch this Titan get panic knifed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Drop me a like if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at MesaSean, and follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/MesaSean. I'll see you guys.